The exclusion of persons, especially women with disabilities, from decision and policy-making processes have been regarded as a major factor contributing to the rise in discrimination and human rights violations in Nigeria. This was the central focus during a joint briefing and awareness campaign tagged Urgent Action Fund Africa for Human Rights, organized by a civil society organization in Abuja. Here is the report as presented from our studios.
Speaking in a media briefing, Executive Director, Mimi Jane Foundation for Women and Children with Disability, Ambassador Mube Awala Decries, alongside gender and disability rights advocate, raised a clarion call for action, urging lawmakers in the country to consider their proposed amendment for a more inclusive society where individuals with disability can fully participate in shaping the policies that govern their lives.
The position paper focused on promoting access to medical services, ensuring women and girls of reproductive age with disabilities have equal access to healthcare services, including reproductive health rights care and family planning. Inclusive education. Advocating for inclusive education for the girls with disabilities, recognizing their right to education and equal opportunities for growth and development.
We know that in Nigeria that there are deep-rooted stereotypes, biases, and marginalization of persons with disabilities, and that affects their right to participate fully, especially in political positions, to contest for political positions. So we are not just talking here, but we have taken a step. We have approached the National Assembly. We have submitted a position paper that we believe that if there is a call for amendment of the Act, such provisions will be taken care of.
Chairman, National Association for Persons with Physical Disabilities FCT Chapter, Mr. Agbo Christian Obiora, lamented poor representation of persons with disabilities in government programs, saying inclusiveness is key as it is the only medium to be part of policy planning, design, and also the implementation.
Questions, continue to ask them why persons with disabilities are not represented in, let's even start from the level of committees, several committees that they are forming. They should always make sure that a person with disabilities is represented in some of those committees. Government have a lot of programs, but persons with disabilities are not represented in any of them. And that is why they don't always care about our issues.
The group position paper recommends the following amendment to the Act. Addition section that address the cultural barriers, neglect and exclusion of girl child with disabilities from accessing education. Sessions to also address gender and disability-based violence, strengthening provision to prevent discrimination against women and girls with disabilities, amongst others.